Hello everybody. I think I'm going to be sharing a few minutes early, so I decided to come on a little early. First I'm going to get my music going. Maybe. But welcome. If you see live above me, that means you're watching now. If there's no live above me, then you're on the replay. So go ahead and do hashtag replay if you're watching and then there's no live button. So I am going to be shared into Adventures in Crafting. I'm just peeking to see. It looks like I am there. So we can get started. Sandy got off a little early, so I thought I could pop on and see if they wanted to share me early. And Sandy was on twice today. Oh my God, and she's so amazing. So, hey Shannon, thank you. Thank you. I'll just keep saying the script over while we wait for people to come in. Let me pull myself up here so I can read my script. And I gotta mute myself too. Oh, is it gonna do this weird thing again where I can't find the script? How did I do this before? Sorry guys. Here we go. Comments. Here we go. Okay. See more. So welcome to the Adventures in Crafting event group. I am Kim with Kim's Rockin' Wreaths. And on right now, just before me was Sandy with, I gotta get her name right, Glitzy Glam Cockney Crafter. I feel weird saying that, but I just did. And up after me will be Amanda. I'm pretty sure it's Amanda with Whimsy Wreath Design. So you got two wreathers right in a row, but Amanda does a lot of other stuff. So we'll see. We'll see. I do too, but I'm still doing wreaths while I get comfortable with my lives. So we are a free group. AIC is Adventures in Crafting is a free group that you can join. Hopefully you've joined. If not, you can click on the link that is below me in the description and join. It's free. You can watch all the crafters during the event. You can go back and rewatch. So Cindy is on after me. I apologize. Cindy's on after me with Cindy's Craft Sensation. So Amanda must be on a little bit later tonight. We're on the East Coast, so I guess she's going to be on a little bit later. All right. Today's event is the Decades event, Art of Ages Past. And I have a challenge with this one. Our hostesses today are Shannon with Sugar Snob Designs and Melanie with Be the Light by Melanie. They are two fabulous hostesses along with Nicholas. Nicholas was the owner of the group but when I joined. So, hello Sybil, hello Melanie, and I think I saw my other daughter, Abby Catherine. Abby's on. Abby, I gotta say it. I love you. Okay. I don't think Megan's gonna make it on, my daughter, because she's sleeping. Hi, Cece from CC Redesigns. I thought you were going to bed. I'm so glad you could come on and at least watch a little bit, right? All right. So, Decades event, Art of Ages Past. Well, I was born in the very end of the 60s, 1969. I have my Leonard Skinner shirt on. I bought it for my husband, but we're not doing the 70s. But we do a lot of 70s rock shows. That was like his thing. He loves 70s rock, but I'm an 80s girl. So we're going to do an 80s themed wreath. Hopefully. All right? Okay. And we're going to have some music on, and I'm going to be asking trivia. So I don't have that much trivia, but oh, you were telling Rhonda good night. Oh, okay. I'm so happy that you stayed on. I'm just going to get my comments up over here so that I'm not looking up at my phone constantly. If I can get my comments up. Yeah, I had hit this. Okay. And comments. There they are. Nope, that's not them. There they are. Okay. Whatever. All right. I'll find them in a minute. I don't know why it always does this to me. Okay. I'm going to play my music, and somebody on one of these lovely groups showed me a way of doing it. So I am going to say, Facebook, I do not own the rights to this music. Alexa, play 80s on 8.
80s on 8 from Sirius XM.
We got to get in the mood, right? Oh, so we start with a very mellow Foreigner. That's okay. Nope, we're going to get something good. Okay, so 80s on 8. So I made myself a sign. So I got a Cricut. You can't see it, but I got a Cricut. And Alexa, volume 2. That's better. I attempted to make a sign. So I don't have the technique to do the sublimation. I don't have a sublimator printer yet or anything like that. So I just painted a wooden plaque from Dollar Tree. I painted it pink, and I just made some random stickers, right? So how fun is this? So, and I'm not good at this yet. So when I put the big sticker on, it got all wrinkled, but it looks good because it looks kind of, you know, old, I guess. So it says back to the 80s. So that's like, I know it's backwards. I'm sorry guys, but it says back to the 80s. So kind of like the movie Back to the Future, right? Kind of looks like it. Isn't that cool? And then I printed out, these are just stickers, a record, a Rubik's Cube. Now, if you were on earlier, you saw Sandy, the one who was just on, but she was on earlier too. She did this whole thing about the 80s, and it was so cool. So, hi Melanie. So she had all these stickers, I mean all these things. So I got a cassette tape, and we all went roller skating. We all went roller skating in the 80s. So that's going to be our sign that we're going to put on the wreath. Cool? Not cool? What do you think? Kind of thin, but we're also going to make a big fluorescent bow, hopefully. Hopefully, okay? And if hi Brenda, if I miss you as the comments are coming up, I apologize, but I'm having a hard time. I don't know why. I'm going to come out and in again. I think that's what I did last time. So let me come out and in again and see if I can get the comments. No, I don't know why it's not coming up. And there is always something there to remind me. So who was your favorite music group of the... Megan's on! Megan did make... Megan, look at my sign. I just finished showing everybody my lovely sign I made. And we're going to put it on our fluorescent wreath. So it's going to be fun. Fun night. I got my tunes going. Hopefully Facebook doesn't ban me. And now, so I also went to the thrift store because I've been doing a lot of thrifting since I joined these groups. And I have found a lot of stuff that I'm hoping that I can incorporate into my wreaths coming up. But I actually went and bought some little records. I forget what these are called. 45s? These are the 45, yeah, 45s. And I made sure that they were 80s. I've seen them in concert. Oh, my mom and dad are on. Dad, Leonard Skinner. But I'm not doing the 70s. I'm doing the 80s. Actually, it's probably going to be a wreath of both. And I'm going to ask some trivia. Yep, my Megan's on. My Abby's on. She's watching with her friend Frankie. Who's Frankie? Megan, I don't know who Frankie is. So what do we have? We have Phil Collins. Don't lose my number. Oh my God, I love Phil. Love Phil. Genesis, right? And then we have, okay, who doesn't remember New Edition? Right? All those boys bands from the 80s. Like, come on. I hated the boys bands. I'm sorry. if Nicole's on here from Attitudes and Gratitudes, if she's come on yet, I deeply apologize, honey. I do not like boy bands. I can't even tag you because I can't get this stupid computer to work. So I can tag you to come on. So we have and then this one. So Simple Minds. Love Simple Minds. Love Simple Minds. Love them. Yeah, Megan, you told me about all this stuff. Oh, wait a minute. Frankie. No, I don't. Do I know Frankie? Maybe. Okay. Megan says I know Frankie. I don't know. She's with a man. It's Pride Month, Meg. Okay. 3 records. A 80s sign. That's all I got. That's all I got. But what I do have is fluorescent ribbon. Yes, Bono is a boys band, but he's rock, Mom. He's not pop. Pop. I don't like the pop boy bands. I don't think Janelle, my sister's name is Janelle, and I don't think my sister liked them either. So we got some fluorescent yellow ribbon. I got this green, which looked fluorescent online, but I'm not too happy with it. It's not green. So Billy Joel's on. All right, so I have some concert stories. So Billy Joel, when I was graduating high school in 1987, he was rounding with his it is like, I guess it does look fluorescent, huh? Hi, Michelle from Pretty Pieces. So we got that. I found my pink, my fluorescent pink. It's velvet, but why not, right? Not much, but we got fluorescent pink velvet. Now, I had to pull it out because I have this ribbon, and I just haven't known when to use it. So I have it's disco-y, but it might look good for the 80s. Abby, Glass Tiger. Oh, Bryan Adams. Oh, Melanie, remind me what Glass Tiger sang. I don't remember, but we got this. I got more pink, so I don't know which pink I'm going to use. And then I just have some nice sparkly black because I have a ton of sparkly black ribbon, so I want to use some because I have too much. All right, we're going to put the ribbon aside, and we're going to start to make our base. Now, wait till you see this. This is going to be fun. So much fun. Who's on? It's still Billy Joel, Under Pressure. So I had in my stash fluorescent Chanel stems, right? How cool is that? Like, Cece thinks I should put the disco in, so I think I'm gonna. So we got these fluorescent, almost like glow in the dark Chanel stems that we're gonna use. I've got all my colors in my Deco mesh, and I got the base is going to be black. Now I've already Hi Sandy, oh my god, you must be so tired. You must be so tired. All right, I got to put my bunny away. Actually, we're going to put Bunny here so he can sit and watch us. I have a ton of bunnies from Michael's, and I'm decorating them for the seasons, and they're going to just hang with me in my craft room. So I have a summer bunny. I have a summer bunny. Oh, it says my battery's running low, but I just plugged it in. Hopefully that worked. Okay. So yeah, so I cut my mesh already into my 20 inches. We're going to start with the base, and I'm going to grab my trivia. Now I have nothing to give away. It's just for fun. So let's what's the first one? So, and now I want to have like an 80s movie night. The bunnies from Megan's car. Hi Kathy. Kathy, sorry. I'm getting everybody's names mixed up and I just can't remember. All right. Let's start with the base, and we're going to start with some trivia. And I thought I had one about this, but so Guns N' Roses is on now. Anybody remember any Guns N' Roses songs from the 80s? So I'm doing the same method that I've been doing all along, guys. It's just the twist and scrunch because my mesh, I don't want my mesh to get messy. So let's just make it. Let's just make it. Some of you maybe have not seen me do it. So any ideas? Some, I've got Welcome to the Jungle is on right now from Guns N' Roses. You ready? Ready for some trivia? Here we go. So in the Goonies, they got a treasure map, right? What are they trying to save? Why do they need that treasure? Does anybody remember? I love the Goonies. I really want to have like an 80s theme, like movie night now, because they are just so much fun. I'm sorry, I have to put you guys down so you can see my wreath. I don't think you want to stare at me, so let me put you down. Ugh. I hope everybody had supper and can spend some time with us as we finish off this. Oh, you saw? Oh, with Carrie Underwood, and it was good. Carrie Underwood. Now, there's a name from the 80s. There's a name from the 80s. So Guns N' Roses is a rock band. We had a lot of rock bands in the 80s. I almost wore my Aerosmith t-shirt, but I couldn't find it. Actually, no, I could, just doesn't fit. AC/DC, right? That was rock in the 80s. I've seen them in concert. I saw them in concert before the singer passed away. That was a good concert. Good concert. I'm sure that it's still good. This mesh is getting stuck all over my twisty ties. Oh no, not liking this. These twisty ties are not behaving. Darn it. I'm gonna leave it. We'll fix it as we go. So it's not the original Meg. It's so what I do is, this is 20-inch, and then it kind of saves on time is why I do it this way rather than cutting a whole bunch. You twirl it in, because I used to cut 10 inches and just curl them together. So you do the 2 twirls in, and then you scrunch it together. And what this does is, so you get the curl still, but you're hiding that raw edge that would always fray on me. Megan's been with me from the beginning, my little daughter. Well, she's taller than me, my tall daughter. So she knows that, you know, some of my original wreaths, like, they frayed a lot, and we couldn't figure out why. Who's still alive? Oh, the Arrows? No, I don't think he is. I thought he passed away. Or was it the drummer? I mean, AC/DC. AC/DC. No, he's passed away, Mark. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you like that shape? That's a nice shape, huh? Midnight. Oh, you're having a midnight dinner, Sandy? I know. You've been up all day with us. You have been up all day with us. You kicked off the event and you just finished up again. So that vase book that you made, I just made, I don't know if you saw my comment, Sandy. I just made so many of, I ended up making either 6 or 7 of them for my nephew's centerpieces for his high school graduation. I decoupaged, I learned that from all of you. I decoupaged his face, literally his face. I mean, some of them have his body too, but from birth on up, all over the front and back of the books. I painted the books in his high school colors. They're all sports-themed books because he's playing sports. Obviously, he's going to be a football player in college. And I put all the florals in, white and blue, a big white and blue bow. So I used a different method than you used, and I just saw that method, and I'm going to use that next. I got a couple of ideas that I want to do. All right, so anybody remember the group Rockwell? Nobody gave me an answer about the Goonies. Does anybody remember? What were they trying to save? Think about that, and I'm going to give you another one. All right, you guys know this. You guys know this. So, from Golden Girls, right? What's Rose's mother's name? Anybody know? I will see. Sandy, I did actually. So if you go on my page, my Kim's Rock and Wreath page, I actually posted because people were asking. But I'll post. I'm gonna obviously take a zillion pictures of them on the tables as well. So it'll probably look much better on the tables. I don't know. This mesh is not my favorite mesh. It's kind of falling up. It's getting stuck on itself here. So this one is like the end of the roll, so it like curls all by itself, and you just have to scrunch it. I love when it does that. I love the end of the roll. So Rockwell's singing "Somebody's Watching Me." All right, so you've had two. Sophia? No, I think that is Blair's mother, right? The Bradshaws are here. Sandy, the Bradshaws are from England. I have Sandy on here from England. She is the glitzy. I'm going to mess up the name, so I'm not going to say it because it has a bad word in it, kind of. For me, it sounds bad. The Bradshaws are from England. They're here for my nephew's graduation, and they're watching me make a wreath. So Janelle, everybody who's just joined, we are with Adventures in Crafting. I am their featured artist this week, actually, and that is such an honor. I have posted it like everywhere. I thank you guys so much, and this was a challenge for me with them. They always have a theme, and today's theme is the art of decades past. There you go. Janelle, see Sandy's comment? That's her name. She's from England. She just made a book vase. And it was beautiful. And it made me think of my picture I have out in the garage of the nurse who kisses her boyfriend when he comes back from the war. That's like a really famous picture of the nurse. So, yeah, so art of decades past. I know, Sandy, but here, that first 4 letters, I don't like that. Anyways, and I know there's some words that we say that you can't say, right? So we had Sandy, who did the 80s. She made a fabulous clay design with every little thing you can think of from the 80s. Any fad that we had that came in and left, she had. Including Atari, Pac-Man. She had them all. She outdid me by far. I got a Rubik's Cube on my sign, and I've got some roller skates. But that's the extent I got. I'm going more for the look of the fluorescence of the 80s. And we're quizzing. So Rose's mother, Janelle, remember the Goonies? And they got the treasure map, right? And they're looking for money. And why are they looking for money? What are they trying to save? All right, here's another one. What popular dolls were the rage in the 80s and nobody could get them? Megan! Oh, apparently I can say it. Sometimes I say really stupid things, guys, right? Megan, you know that. Sometimes I say some really stupid things. I just had my glasses fixed and they're still falling off my nose. All right, we're almost done with the black base. And we've had 3. Oh my God, I've had 3 Yes, Sandy, the Cabbage Patch dolls. Did you have a Cabbage Patch doll on your design? I can't remember. You had a gremlin, which I thought was fabulous. Loved it. Loved your gremlin. All right, so we got the Cabbage Patch. Everybody seemed to get that. Everybody's coming in with that. All right, how about the hairstyle where your hair was long in the back? How do they describe it? But short on the top and sides. Come on, we all looked cool. Yes, they had to save the house, but it was more save the neighborhood. I didn't know that. I knew they were saving a house, but I guess it was the whole neighborhood. I think there was a development coming in, and they were saving it. So we have Madonna on now, Like a Prayer. I love this song. Has anybody seen Madonna in concert? I have. I've been to a lot of concerts, guys. I love Madonna. I love her. Mullet! Who was the first one? Melanie. Melanie got mullet. But you all know the mullet, too. All right, so we got the black base. All right, now I'm going to start cutting off fluorescents. So I have six spots, but I have 4 colors. Look at them. Woo! I'm loving it. All right, let's cut them. All right, while I'm cutting, nobody's gotten Rose's mother's name yet. All she have to do is Google it. I had to Google it. I didn't know what it was. All right, you're all going to get this in like 2 seconds. If it was a competition, we'd be in trouble because I would never figure out who got it. Okay, what movie featured high school kids having detention on a Saturday? What movie featured high school kids having detention on a Saturday? Like, who did detention on a Saturday? I am a girl from the 80s, a city in Massachusetts, and, Rose's mother from the Golden Girls is who we're looking for. And Avis got Breakfast Club. Yes, oh my God, one of my favorite movies of all time, one of my favorite songs of all time. I'm cutting too much. All right, let's go to the next one. I don't need that much. And then, you know what happens if you cut too much mesh, guys? You can't really save it because as you see what happens, it gets all like frayed and a mess. I do save it, let me tell you, I do, but I end up throwing it away. I just threw out a huge box of mesh. I hate it. Oh, Janelle got the Breakfast Club. Everybody's getting the Breakfast Club. Megan, hey, my whole family got the Breakfast Club. Guess what we watched in the 80s at my house? A lot of TV. A lot of TV at the Foyes, not the Foyesy, the Shea house. All right. What movie did Steven Spielberg direct in 1982? 82. What movie did Steven Spielberg direct in 1982? We could probably ask a bunch of questions about this one. I'll take you there, dream to me. I'm waiting for an answer, just like a prayer. I'll take you there. It's like a dream to me. I was cooped up on a meeting with work for half the day, so I am ready to go. E.T., you got it. Hey, where did everybody else go? It's my family getting all these questions. Where is everybody? We got delayed fingers. Sandy got it. Sandy from across the pond got E.T. I can't come in under my business name. Oh, really? Oh my God. I get so nervous that I'm going to get hacked. So I love all the other names that are coming up because you guys are reminding me. Remember, the 80s brought light to the hacker movies, right? All the hacker movies that we had. What was the first one? Do you guys remember? What was the biggest hacker movie that came out in the 80s? I don't even know. I'm just saying which one to you would be the biggest. Oh, just enough. Just enough. That's because I just used this on a wreath the other night. I made a beautiful tropical wreath. The other night I was chatting with my daughter and we were crafting together from across state line. Okay, let's start putting that in. So the biggest hacker movie I think of is like Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th. But scary movie Janelle just mentioned is Close Encounters of the, what was it? Close Encounters of the, yeah, Friday the 13th. What was it called? Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind? I forget. And then, how about Poltergeist? That scared me. And I think of Poltergeist, I remember the tree in the backyard. Didn't it turn into like a monster or something? A hacker movie is the movie where the mean person cuts everybody up. So they were termed hacker movies. So, what's the one with the camp? Do you guys remember the camp movie? Where they were all at camp? Chainsaw Massacre. Yep. But there was a camp one. Is that Friday the 13th? That might be Friday the 13th. Oh my God, computers hacking. Oh my God, that's wicked funny. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, well, see, we're not in the 80s now. We're thinking modern days when we think of hacking. Right? Oh, slasher. Am I saying the wrong term? See, I always say the wrong terms. How many am I going to do? Well, we want this to be fluorescent-y, so I'm going to go every other. Every other, guys. All right. Did we get the? We got the last one. So nobody puts who in the corner. Oh, Child's Play. Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't Sleepaway Camp, Megan. That's from your time. It was a Sleepaway Camp, if that's what you're asking me. Friday the 13th. Yep. That was the one. And now when you watch it, don't you just think, woo, this thing is silly. This is silly. But back then, oh my gosh, they were amazing, amazing movies. And I didn't put any movie themes in my wreath. Look at this. Look at these colors. Is this not so cool? Wouldn't it be, you know what? It would be cool if they had black light in them. And I could put the black light on. And it would glow in the dark if we had black light. But I didn't think. I didn't think too far ahead to do all this stuff. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Children of the Corn. Who's a Stephen King fan? Somebody said Pet Sematary earlier. And absolutely. How about the infamous clown? Who is the infamous clown from the 80s scary movies that they just made a remake of? Oh my God, this stupid stem is getting stuck. Yeah, they were called slasher movies, Mom. Megan just corrected me. She's correcting me an awful lot tonight, isn't she? I love Megan. I love Megan. I love Abby. I love everybody. I didn't have any orange. That would have been cool if we had orange, but I wonder if this wreath, if anybody would want this wreath. An 80s themed wreath. All right, what's next? Blue. All right, now we got Pointer Sisters. it. Pennywise, it. Megan, how many times did you type it in? Sorry, I wasn't looking. I was playing with my wreath. I'm making these up from my head, but I have another one. Let me see. What was the name? Oh, what was the name of the evil spirit in Poltergeist? Do you guys know? I know you love me. Do you guys know who the evil spirit was in Poltergeist? Now, honestly, I did not know what the evil spirit's name was. It's not the little girl. We're talking about the spirit. The actual spirit. Maybe a typo. Oh, no. We won't be doing anything about clowns. No. Oh, we're having... Janelle said it before. I know, but it's what comes up first on my phone. It's what I learned that because I do shopping online now with my gift shop that I'm in. And if you claim something or answer a trivia question, it's what comes up first on my phone who gets the answer. I should have said that at the beginning of the game, but I wasn't really giving anything out, so. Neutron dance. Grody. Oh, you did? Michelle, you're here. That's grody. Like, for sure. Or gag me with a spoon. So when I said that earlier, I said to Sandy, like, oh my God. And it was hard. I typed it out. You know, you have to say it to know what you're talking about. And she was like, Kim, what's like, oh my God? Like, is that a new game? And I was like, no. It's just the way the people are talking. Like, for sure, the Valley Girls. Totally. Gag me with the spoon. That was a good one. That was some high budget movies, huh? In the 80s. Now, wasn't Halloween the one that was like the lowest budget movie, and it's like the biggest biggest money maker, hacker, slasher movie of all time? But they had like the lowest budget. All right, I have one bait here that I have to put one in. What color? Let's do yellow. Because it's kind of like Alone. Totally awesome. All right, we are on to the next thing. We're going to make a big bow. Because I want a big bow on this sign. The only thing is the big bow is going to take away from my sign, but I'm okay with that because my sign's a little silly. All right, we're going to put our wreath down. Look at that, guys. Isn't that fun? I'm trying to think. I wonder what else I could do with this like base with those colors. I've never made one like that. All right, my Bodabra. Now, see, I have 4 extra ones that I'll keep. I'll put in a basket, and then I'll end up throwing them away in like a couple months. Yeah, the fluorescents are cool. All right, so we have fluorescents. We have fluorescent green. We have fluorescent yellow. For those of you who are just joining me, we're celebrating the art of decades past. And I'm doing an 80s theme, and I'm trying to do a fun 80s wreath. Right, big hair, big bow. Big hair, big bow. Lonely street of dreams. Here I go again on my own. I don't like it. Going down the only road I've ever known. I sing horrible too. I need this to like separate them. I'm gonna go with this is the base. Because it's kind of bright. I don't want it to take away from my fluorescence. So we're going with disco ball base, like Leonard's getting. Looks like Carnival. Oh, yeah. Oh, so maybe we're making like a Topsfield Fair type thing. I'm in Northeast, guys, so I'm right outside of Topsfield, and we have the Topsfield Fair. Oh, let's do another trivia. No, I'm not gonna do a trivia because I've run out. Did you guys get the poltergeist name? Who's saying I like big bows? Michelle, I knew it was either you or Amanda. Anyways, the poltergeist, I'll just leave it out there for now. So, other things from the 80s that I remember clearly. How about those scratch and sniff stickers that we put all over our notebooks? Right? My favorite was grape. Does anybody remember what their favorite was? Those were fun. So I'm making a big bow. Big bow. Look at, I actually made a 7-inch base. Oh gosh, that's big. Well, let's go with it. I don't know if you saw me last night, but I made quite the wreath last night too with the big bow. Oh, night, Maggie. Love you. Oh, it's Frankie. Frankie's the animal, right? That's what it is, I think. Here I am thinking Megan's with some guy. Okay. Let's do green next. I know, I was thinking of the leg warmers, and I'm like, how can I get my hand on some leg warmers really fast? Because I really didn't think about this till the other night. I was on the phone with my daughter, and I'm like, what the heck am I going to do? I didn't really think about it. I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. So we kind of came up with this idea with the records and everything. And today I was like, oh, I should have gotten some leg warmers. I don't know, what's some crafts from the 80s, Avis? You did them. You were the crafter of the 80s. What's Anita and David thinking over there? They are my brother-in-law's parents from England that are here. What's a rah-rah skirt? I don't remember the rah-rah skirt. I have every type texture going into this ribbon. I have this disco. This is burlap. This is velvet. This is like a chiffon. What do they call that? Who, me? Oh, we're getting into the car now. Billy Ocean. It's like a satiny type thing. And then we're going to go end with like a, oh my God, this is going to be so funny. Actually, thinking of that, let's just throw a little black in the middle. Hold on. I think I have a bigger black I can put in. Because I have every color ribbon in the world, guys. You hear it? Oh no, this is not sparkly. Oh. I don't have it. Oh yeah, I do. Sorry. I hope you aren't looking at my bottom. I got a bigger black sparkly. Okay. Into my car. Where is it going to go? It's going to go in Janelle's house in the spare bedroom right above the Bradshaw's sleeping area. It can't go into this anywhere here because I am totally over. I'm just done. I'm overwhelmed. I gotta sell some. And now that I'm making these all the time, we really need to sell some wreaths here, guys. All right. How did this end up over here? All right, now we want to do, what will we do next? Pink. Let's do some pinky. Pinky. Oh my God, this bow is going to be huge. Huge. Macrame. No, I have a friend who macrames now. Those are those things hanging around my house, Mom. Hang On Design. I don't know if she's on. Leah, if you're on, you haven't announced yourself. Make sure you announce yourself. Nicole, if you're on. These are all my crafter friends from around here, but they've been on with me most of the week, so. Yeah, Michelle, I have like 5 rolls of black sparkly. We are so much alike. I'm going to be coming to Virginia to visit you. All right, we're going to do... No, we're going to do black again. Yeah, we're going to do black again. We're going to end with the fluorescent yellow. Oh, how about Simon, Pac-Man, Atari? We talked about that. Big hair. How about shoulder pads? Macrame. Crochet bracelets. Oh, remember all the bracelets that people would wear too? The jelly bracelets? Jelly shoes. Are those from the 80s? Those horrible jelly shoes that we used to wear? I think the jelly shoes are from then, right? You think? I don't know. Oh my God. Too funny. Too funny. Out of my dreams. Get into my car. Get out of my dreams. Get into my car. Oh, when you were 4, my nan tried to teach me to knit, and I could not do it for the life of me. I'm telling you, my mother tried to get me to craft, and I couldn't craft. And look at me now. Who knew? Who knew? I'm going to just make one this little bit long just because I just want to see how it'll look. Not known as Crocs. No, the Crocs. Oh, God. Oh, my God. My kid wears Crocs everywhere. And he's older. But they all wear Crocs. And they're so uncomfortable. I'm sorry, but they are. Although, Avis, you wear Crocs? I have no U2 playing. So, U2 is a band of the 80s. Actually, they started in the 70s, because you know I know everything about them. Not everything. I'm not that big of a fan. Stephen King! Thinner. No, not thinner. All right. This, bow, is gigantic. In the middle of the street, our house. All right. Did we get Rose's mother's name from Golden Girls? Did anybody give me an answer yet? Huh? We got Nobody Puts Baby in the corner, and we got Breakfast Club. My sister's favorite was not Breakfast Club. It was Sweet 16. Was that the one, Janelle? I think. I wish I had longer ribbons that were... I wish I had more fluorescent. This bow is ginormous, Amanda. This is an Amanda bow. No. So with the music, Amanda, what I did was somebody said that you just say, Facebook, I do not own the rights to this music. Yeah, 16 candles. There you go. And you're supposed to be okay. So we'll see what happens. Because I did get tagged once with my U2. All right, let's put our bow on. I saved some of these fluorescent chenille stems to put this down with. Weird science! Yes! Weird science! Hey, when did that song come on? Oh, okay, so Rose's mother is Alma. That was a boring one, huh? That was a boring question. But everybody loves Golden Girls now, so I thought I'd throw it in there. Where do we want to go with this? Right here. I'm just securing this to the frame, guys. And then we're going to add the records and the sign, and that'll be it for now. I'm going to have to put more streamers on. I mean, more tails, obviously. We definitely want more fluorescent tails. Okay, let's just secure my bow. The Smurfs! Oh, Papa Smurf. What was the girl's name? Papa Smurf. Was there a baby Smurf? Was there a baby Smurf? I don't even know where I just put this bow, but I just threw it on. I just threw it on. We're just gonna puff our bow. I have no idea what I did for a bow here because we were talking so much. So we're just kind of fluffing it out. I want you guys to get the full effect of a crazy, 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 did I say crazy? Bow. All right. I don't know, this disco ribbon, little 70s, little 80s, you know, we got it all. Smurfette, thank you. All right. So, you know, when you put in a bow, you're really just kind of like constantly fluffing it. And I always say when you mail them too, you have to really fluff. And I'm gonna, wait a minute, let me curl my, I love this ribbon that I got. It's gonna curl so good because it's just that type of ribbon. Oh my God, this 80s music is horrible. We haven't had any good songs at all, have we? Sometimes I can say next. Hey, Alexa, next. Let's see what she's gonna put in. Ah, she can't. Woohoo! Pretty in pink. Oh, you did? You watched it the other night? Did you know I was doing an 80s theme wreath, Janelle? Did you ever think I'd be doing an 80s theme wreath? All right, let's see if these records are going to work. Putting them on. If anybody is just tuning in, we're doing the Arts of Decades Past because we're going to be ending very shortly, and I chose the 80s. This is Adventures in Crafting. We have Phil Collins, we have Simple Minds, and we have a boy band, new edition. And yes, I did not like boy bands, except for U2 or Journey. I guess those are boy bands. But they're rock, so they're not really boy bands. Sorry, I have to secure these or they're going to open up on me. You always have to go around and secure. I'm not going to cut the chenille stems because I want the effect of that crazy fluorescent. I know you do love anything. Well, I can't now. I wish I'd thought of that earlier. I could have done Pandora or iHeartRadio. Usually my 80s is good. But it's just been horrible. All right, where are we going? Let me see. I was going to try to put holes in my records, but I actually want to see if they'll play. I have a record player upstairs. And I wanted to see if these would play. Let's put the sign on. Let's do that instead. Ready? Let's put the sign. Where'd the sign go? Because I'm going to end soon. I've got 10 minutes. So let's put our sign, our Back to the 80s. Nope, we got to wait for the glue gun to heat up. So we're going to put our Back to the 80s on. Unless I can get this to go through here. Oh, I can. But... said, I just died in your arms tonight. We can go to the side with the bow and put the sign on the side. Yeah, that might work. Let's try that. Let's just try securing this just because you guys are on, and I'd like you guys to see the sign on before we hang up. So I'm temporarily going to put it on here. I'm trying to temporarily put it on here. Oh my gosh, I am sweating. Oh, that's not going to work. That's not working, guys. All right, let's put our records in. Heart, I just died in your arms tonight. It must have been something you said. Dying in your arms tonight. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to put this on. Yeah, Back to the Future, right? I think that's what they were thinking of when they made that. Walk away. How about if I secure it down with fluorescent ribbon? Let's try that. I really had no idea how I was going to get these records on here. So let's try this. I kind of like that fluorescent idea. And then I can tie it at the top and the bottom. Oh my God, I just dropped the whole roll of ribbon. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I have quite the mess to pick up in here. In your arms tonight. That song, what does that say? Oh, Band-Aid. And who was in there? Who was in that? My men, my U2, my men. Do they know it's Christmas time at all? Yeah, that was sad though, right? Live Aid. So, obviously MTV came out in the 80s. We didn't talk about that, guys. MTV came out in the 80s. Anybody remember what the first song was played on MTV? I still got 8 minutes, don't I? Oh, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Look at it. That was kind of cool. That was kind of cool that I just did that. Sometimes I amaze myself. All right, let's get the sign on before you guys get off, because I'm going to add the records on. I got 2 more records, but the sign needs to come on, and I'm using the things that I hate, because I couldn't think of any other Downtown Julie Brown. You know, she's a DJ on 80's on 8 right now, you guys. Downtown Julie Brown, the one with the raspy voice there. Too, what's her name? She's on there. Probably gonna kill myself with this freaking glue gun. Rick Springfield is on there. You guys remember Rick? He's still around. Sybil loves my wreath. Sybil loves my wreath. Sybil, you want the wreath? Because as we discussed, where is this gonna go? I said it's going to go in my sister's house. She is the 80s queen. It should go right in her living room next to all the sports paraphernalia. Nina Blackwood, there you go. That's her. That's who it is. She's on there with Rick. They do the 80s countdown. All right, we got Def Leppard. Foolin' is going to close the show tonight. Oh my God, remember? Oh my God, MTV Spring Break. So it is something about his show, and his voice is just weird. I'm sorry, his voice is definitely weird. I agree with you, Michelle, on that. And I don't like some of the stuff he says. He's mean. He's mean to the other, some of the other rockers of the 80s, or pop singers, or whoever he's talking about. Sometimes. Yeah, he can be a little mean. I agree with you. I agree, Michelle. Honey out there, is anybody there? Oh, he is a jerk. I guess you're right. My sister loved him, though. She loved him. He thinks he's all it. I think his son is LLCNO. I don't know what that is. Zip. I don't know what you're talking about. Kurt Cobain. Oh gosh. Oh. So this is going to end up. I don't know where. It's going to end up like that. There we go. What? You got this record. I'm going to fix the bow. And then Jesse's girl, I know. Well, he plays it every week. I might just do one more record. I don't know. I'll put one here. We'll figure that out. But it's looking really good. It's looking really good. I just don't know what I'm going to do with it. What are we going to do with it? I'm using a lot of this ribbon. What are we going to do with this wreath? Where the heck is it going to go? I wanted to use this for tails. All right, I'm putting the boy band on, Amanda. I'm putting a new edition on. Mr. Telephone Man is making it onto the wreath. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you. Thank you again. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you, Shannon, for having me on Adventures in Crafting. I love this platform. I love everybody in here. I learned so much from all of you. Oh, I got to do another one. Yeah, I can't wait to see what the rest of everybody has to do tonight. We have 2 more presenters coming up. Gosh, I forget who. Oh my God, why do I already forget who's on after me? I am so sorry. I know Amanda's on in another hour, but there's somebody on after me, and I'm so sorry. But so what you have to do is leave. You have to leave me now. You guys gotta leave me now. But you're gonna leave and you're gonna hit refresh if you're in Adventures in Crafting. And then you're going to come back on and watch whoever is next. Amanda is saying it's her. I thought it was her, but anyways, it's either Amanda or somebody else. And you're going to stay and watch them, and you're going to see my... Oh, you're the caboose. Yep, you are the caboose. You're going to see my... I'll post this when I'm done. I'll post it on my page. I'll post it on Adventures in Crafting. I'll probably get it up there tomorrow, not today, because I want to watch the next 2 presenters and see how what they come up with, because it's been really exciting. Yeah, you are a 9. Okay, Cindy with Cindy's Craft Sensations is up next. And yeah, that's it. We're leaving with Endless Love. Lionel Richie. You in the world. Oh, Lionel Richie and Diana Ross. Thank you, everybody. That's an amazing voice right there. Diana Ross. Thank you, Sandy. I'm sorry if I gave you a heart attack, Amanda. I'm sorry. I think I've given everybody a heart attack because I don't do anything right. I don't post the names right. I don't announce it right. I forget whose everybody's name is. My endless love. All right. Well, it'll get pretty. It'll get pretty. Love you all. Bye-bye. Bye, bye, bye.